Welcome back to Awesome Possum Hobbies and Games. I'm Chris, and we got another TCG player mail. Magic singles. Let's see what I got this time and see if they're anything cool or what they're all about. Let's go. So here I am with another order from my TCG player. This one's not just a direct order, but a few other packages as well from several of their TCG player associate vendors. So let's go ahead and open these up and see what I got. Welcome back. So here is my latest mailed order. This one was going to be called All Lands Edition, but there is a few non-lands in here, just because it is, you can't just order lands. That's not always fun. Quintus Con, I got this one because I wanted the full border one. The borderless one. I bought the other one last week, and I want to upgrade, so I went ahead and got this one. Ravnica Master of Healing. I'm building a Lord of the Rings / other Universe Beyond / variants that have a similar feel. Ravnica Master of Healing goes right in that deck. 1 blue, 1 green, 2 colorless, 4/4. Whenever you scry, put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to X target creatures, where X is the number of cards looked at while scrying this way. Whenever a creature you control with a +1/+1 on it becomes the target of a spell or an ability you control, you could draw that. You can draw a card. One Power Storm. I got one of these last week. I got another one. I don't know where I'm gonna put this one yet, but Warren Power Stone's a pretty great card. Ops. I wanted to have a different version of Ops. This one's going to go in my Lord of the Rings deck. Elrond's looking at it and cannot wait to put that in there, as well as a bunch of other scrying cards. Inspiring Refrain. This is from the Doctor Who set. 2 blue, 4 colorless, sorcery, draw 2 cards, and then exile Refrain with 3 time counters on it. Or you can pay the alternate cost with suspended 3 for 1 blue, 2 colorless. 3 turns later, you could draw 2 cards, and then 3 turns later, you could draw 2 more cards. And Wibbly Wobbly, Timey Wimey. I'm all about this for my Doctor Who deck, or one of my Doctor Who decks, the red-blue version. Wibbly Wobbly, Timey Wimey is 1 blue, 1 colorless sorcery. Time travel for each suspend card you own, and each permanent you control with a time counter. You may add or remove a time counter, and you get to draw a card. Great card, especially for common. Sage of the Beyond, another card for that deck. 2 blue, 5 colorless. Flying. Spells you cast from anywhere other than your hand cost 2 less to cast. Foretell for 1 blue, 4 colorless. And then it's 5/5. Flyer. So good. Sinister Concierge. 1 blue, 1 colorless creature human wizard. When it dies, you may exile it and put 3 time counters on it. If you do, exile up to 1 other target creature and put 3 time counters on it. Each card exiled this way that doesn't have suspend, gain suspend. So it's all about being able to time travel or get to remove counters from it and have it come into play as quickly as possible. And then I'll just attack or I'll block or whatever and get to remove their big baddie. Time Beetle. Another great card for that timey-wimey deck. Time Beetle, 1 blue, 1 colorless, Skulk 1/1. This creature can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. And then Parallel Universe, whenever Time Beetle deals combat damage to a player, you get time travel. Another card with Suspend, Aeon Chronicler. 2 blue, 3 colorless. When a creature avatar, Star. When Aeon's Chronicler's power and toughness are equal to the number of cards in your hand, and you could suspend it. Suspend X. Can't be 0, but 1 green, or 1 blue, 3 colorless, X. So for 5, it's always better to just go ahead and suspend it the turn you want to play it anyways for 5, unless you absolutely positively need a blocker. And you get to, whenever a time counter is removed from Aeon Chronicler while it's exiled, draw a card. And here is the Doctor's Companion for that deck. 1 red, 2 colorless, and it can partner with Rory Williams, which that doesn't matter. When Amy Pond deals combat damage to a player, choose a suspended card you own and remove that many time counters from it. Yeah, it's only going to be 2, but 2 is greater than 0. Castic Beauty, another card for that. Time travel deck, 1 red, 2 colorless. Exile top 3 cards of your library. You may play those cards until end of turn. Put 4 time counters on each of those cards that has Suspend. Suspend 4 for only 1 red mana. That card's amazing good. I don't know if you've had a chance to play or play against it. It is going to wreck you if you're playing against it, and it will win games if you get it, but play it soon enough. Gargadon. It's 7 cost, 7/5, Trample Beast. Or you can pay 2 to suspend it. 1 red, 1 colorless. Just suspend it, and then a few turns later, it will come into play. Or, timey-wimey stuff. Increasing Vengeance. 2 red. Instant copy target instant or sorcery spell you control. If the spell was cast from your graveyard, copy that spell twice. Instead, you may choose new targets for the copies. It has a flashback cost of 5. Departing of the Ways. 2 red, 4 colorless. It's a saga. Exile the top 5 cards of your library. For each non-land card exiled this way, put a number of time counters on it equal to the mana value. If it doesn't have Suspend, it gains Suspend. Time travel, then time travel again. For chapter 2. Chapter 3. For each opponent, destroy up to 1 target artifact that player controls. This card's... I can't wait to play that in that timey-wimey deck. And another card for that. Mizzix Replica Rider. 1 red, 4 colorless. 4/5 legendary creature. Goblin Wizard. Man, that wizard's pretty cool for this. Whenever and it is another great card from... I always forget about what that set is because I never really got a chance to play Jumpstart. But it is what it is. Whenever you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, you may pay a red or blue and 1 colorless. If you do, copy that spell, and you may choose new targets for the copy. If the copy is a permanent spell, it gains haste. You get to copy it, and then it gains haste at the beginning and end of turn. You get to sacrifice it. World Tree. Here goes all the lands I was talking about. Most of these are bought specifically for my Lord of the Rings deck for my wife. First one's World Tree, extended art, full art. World Tree enters the battlefield tapped as long as you control 6 or more lands. Lands you control have tapped to produce 1 mana of any color. Then for 2 of each color, and then tap it, sacrifice World Tree. Search your library for a number of gods cards. That last part doesn't really matter, but the first part is what it's all about. Being able to have your lands tapped for any color land as long as you have 6 lands in play. It's a great card. Next one, Rivendell. Another card for Lord of the Rings deck. Legendary land Rivendell enters the battlefield tapped unless you control a legendary creature. Taps to reduce a blue, and then a blue and a colorless. Taps scry to activate only if you control a legendary creature. Next one's the Shire, legendary land. The Shire enters the battlefield tapped unless you control a legendary creature. Taps reduce a green and a colorless. Tap an untapped creature you control. Create a food. All kinds of value going on there. Minas Tirith, legendary land. Minas Tirith enters the battlefield tap unless you control a legendary creature. Taps reduce a white, or you can tap it and a white and 1 colorless. Draw a card. Activate only if you attack with 2 or more creatures this turn. Mines of Moria. There's another legendary land for red. Whenever it enters the battlefield, tapped unless you control a legendary creature, and then it taps to reduce a red, or a red and 3 colorless. You can tap it, exile 3 cards from your graveyard to create 2 treasure tokens to help speed you up. And now here's the pretty stuff. Pretty for the land that goes inside that deck. Full art breeding pool. Full art hollowed fountain. Full art overgrown tomb. Full art sacred foundry. Steam vent, and then also a steam vent for the Doctor's deck, the red-blue Doctor's deck. Stomping ground. Temple garden. Ragaran Triome produces blue, red, and white, and it counts as an island, mountain, and plains. Cycling 3. Ketria Triome Forest Island Mountain. Raffin's Tower for white, blue, black. Xander's Lounge for blue, black, red. And Zagoth Triumph, blue, green, and black. And the last land of today, it feels like almost all lands, full of arts, Jet Mirrors at Garden for a red, green, and white. Hope you all enjoyed this. I cannot wait to build that Lord of the Rings deck, 5-color, with the commander being Miss Buttercup herself, because she is a 5-color commander, and I think she would really fit in well in the Lord of the Rings universe. I hope you guys enjoy this. If you have any questions about my purchases or where I got this stuff, please leave it in the comments below. And I hope you guys have a great day. Until next time, keep them rolling. And thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please take the time to like the video and subscribe if you'd like to stay updated. Have a great day and keep them rolling.